Oh, it feels like it's been a lifetime. A lifetime on a nightmare planet. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. A beautiful, beautiful, but terrifying. Beautiful but terrifying nightmare planet that Subnautica was. But it feels like, I digress, it feels like it's been a lifetime since I've been able to say, hello and welcome to another exciting Let's Play. It's your girl Kayleigh Alyssa here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Justice for all? Yeah, that's right. We're finally on the second game. I know. It took us a while to get here, especially for those of you who have been following me since my TikTok days. It took us a while to get here, but here we are. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. And can I say, I'm so excited. I don't know anything about this game. I haven't seen any of it on, as far as, any other gamers playing it. I haven't watched the Game Grumps play this at all. I only really watched, them play the first game. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, which I then played. And I have no knowledge whatsoever about what happens in this game. So no spoilers. I will accept a little bit of slight nudging as far as, backseat gaming. If you're like, hey, Kayleigh, you sure you checked everything in this room? That's fine. But, I would appreciate it if everybody tried their best not to spoil anything. Because that's one of the best parts about this game is figuring it out, and, the euphoria, the excitement you feel when you finally figure it out, and you're like, yeah, that's it, was him! Ha-ha! So, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. And thank you for anybody who's joining me. We have one person in chat already. Hey, that's good news. We're getting there. Whew, I know, it's not Subnautica. I know. But, hey, hopefully we get a good following for Ace Attorney, too. Because it's a great game. And this is going to be, half of my content for the next, year and a half, 2 years, whatever. However long it takes me to beat all the games. It's easy to figure out who did it. Yeah, because they usually show you right in the beginning. Let's see. Wow, the Lost Turnabout. Yeah, let's do it. Also, hi, Sky. Sky, we're finally playing Ace Attorney again. We're back, baby. Oh, off to a great start already. Yeah, that's right. It's hard to prove how they did it. Grr, how did I get into this mess? That's far enough! You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright! Oh my god. Oh no, he's having a nightmare. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this! But, I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title! Not the gavel! Amazing intro, by the way. Oh my god. If I don't find a better thumbnail, that might be the thumbnail. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. I missed this series. Why is that your ringtone? Okay, that explains why it was in your dream. What a nightmare! And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Also, probably, just stress from your job, because you have a really stressful job for some reason. I get it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. That's what I say every time I take a nap before I play Ace Attorney. I did not, by the way. Instead, I chose to drink beer for the first time in a week. I had 2 in my fridge, so I was like, you know what? Let's celebrate. Are you gonna answer to what, you dongle? Looks like they hung up. Yeah, because you weren't answering. You let it ring for 16 rings. Uh-oh. Oh, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. A few minutes later. Also, I had bacon pizza for dinner, so that was awesome. No Phoenix for the rest of the series. He's dead. Oh, no, he can't. No! Oh! That's it. Now we get to go to, what, it's Apollo Justice? What the fuck is going on? I don't fucking know. Look, I had bacon pizza and beer to celebrate me going a week without... a week of eating and drinking healthy. And now I feel better, and I'm like, you know what? Let's have some beer. And now I'm really confused, and I don't know if it's because I chugged a beer before the stream. I don't know. Ouch! My head is throbbing. Also, my head hurts. I think I need some Tylenol. And why does it feel like so foggy in here? That looks like it hurt. Good morning. Ack. He said ack. Olivia Phoenix said ack. Oh man, I miss this game. I miss this whole series. Oh, this is great. Ah, good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. Yeah, ack. Ack is right. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Also, my head is throbbing. Yeah, that looks like it hurts. You can hear it. Roger that! Ellipses. Ellipses. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. The placement of that question mark. It's giving Garrett. Hold on, I gotta read it like Garrett would. I thought maybe I had done something wrong. She's covered in feathers. What? Yeah, I know, I noticed. Why is she covered in feathers? Like, what is going on here? What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? Nah, that's another one. Life in my hands? Sorry. You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. No, not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had left me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was... Why is her name Bird? Why is her name Bird? Why is her name Bird? Why is her name Bird and she's covered in feathers? You guys with the names. Come on. What? You can use the Garrett voice for the defendant in the fourth turnabout. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, sure, yeah. Oh, the fourth turnabout of this one? Judge, my client is a literal bird. Well, let's just hope that Phoenix Wright knows bird law. You know, bird law. Like from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever! What is this girl babbling about? Chat, what is she yapping about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. There once was a Birdman lawyer. Ooh! You know, I have thought about playing Harvey Birdman for the PSP. I just didn't want to do it while I was doing this. So it's bad timing with me ending, you know, or I'm about to end Half Minute Hero pretty soon. But if I do finish, like, a whatever 3 p.m. game I'm playing at the time, and I'm not playing an Ace Attorney game, I promise you I will play Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. Or I could always go back to Broken Sword, but I don't think anybody wants to see me play Broken Sword. Let's be honest, I think I had like all of 3 people watch that. And that's fine. Like, it's all good. I had fun for a little bit. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... Ellipses. What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. Oh, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients? Sir, I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh no, he's got like full-on amnesia. Oh no! The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? I don't know, that was just a voice that came out. I'm sorry. I panicked. I'm still getting used to doing voices. Again, for the first time. For the first time in forever. Sorry. The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Well, what do I have in my court record? Ooh! It's my all-important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney, so it must be true. With or without my amnesia. A cell phone. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Time of death. Well, I guess it's... Time of death. September 6th. At 6:28 p.m. Cause? Broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Found under the victim's body, pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Nearsighted. Nearsighted means you can't see what's close to you. Right? It means it's hard for you to see things up close, but you can see things at a distance pretty well. And farsighted is the opposite. Like, farsighted means you can't see things very far away. But you can see things if they're up close. Right? Like, it's one of those things where, like, it sounds like it's the opposite, but it's not. It's, like... No, it means it's hard to see far from you. Oh, okay. Nearsighted, you see near. I thought it was one of those things where, like, it sounds like it's the opposite of what it actually is. Alright, so nearsighted... Yeah, got it. Nearsighted means you can't see things very far away. I feel like that's going to come into play here, because I feel like this evidence, just going off of on a limb here, that this is supposedly the glasses of the defendant. And it's going to turn out that she's farsighted and not nearsighted, and I'm going to have to pick up on that based on, like, the context and the clues and stuff. That, like, oh, she's actually farsighted, not nearsighted. So, what about my profiles? I've got, whoa, Dustin Prince. The victim was a policeman. The victim and a policeman. Right, most people that wear glasses all the times are nearsighted. Farsighted people really only need glasses for reading. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, because a nearsighted person would want to see something far away while they're, like, driving, for instance. That makes sense. It seems that he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. My client. The only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. And possibly a bird. She may or may not be Deandra from Always Sunny. Big age difference. Wait, I didn't even look at that. I wasn't even looking at the dates. 22, 30. How long have you been dating? Answer the question. Was it more than 4 years? More or less than 4 years? Please answer the question. Permission to treat the defendant as hostile. Let's see. What can I piece together? And Maggie is spelled weird. It is spelled weird. From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. Aha! Take that! Stop hitting yourself. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. 4 years, but known each other for 6. Oh. He was like her babysitter or something. I'm not gonna think about it. Phoenix is really in a bad spot. Oh, a super bad spot. Wait, who's Phoenix? Is that my name? Am I Phoenix? Someone help, please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. No, you already had that. We already had the dream sequence. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Wow, September 8th. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Ellipses. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Like, I feel like I should say no, but I also feel like if I say no, it's gonna be like instant game over. Because this game's really good at that. The first decision, and I'm already no! I tried clicking no, and I'm gonna say yes. You know what? I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair, but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yeah, no, not against Edgeworth. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Well, I feel like Edgeworth would pick up on it right away and be like, there's something wrong here. He doesn't remember what we did last night. And how I finally decided to top him for once.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you're well aware. The defendant is accused of killing her lover, as it were. Yeah, what's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Well, he's been a police officer for a lot longer, though. In fact, he's been an adult for a lot longer than she has, but they've been dating the whole time. I mean,
A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that.
in any case, specifically this case.
Finally, so you're not getting the undefeated Von Karma. Yeah? That's true. That's true. Although I'm pretty sure he's dead. I'm pretty sure capital punishment is like the go-to in this world. Which is crazy.
The prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Yeah.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
Okay. And who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Gumshoe!
What is, please state your name and occupation.
Yeah, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
You don't look very well, Detective.
Well, sir, the defendant, well, she works under me. Well, not literally, but, in a figurative kind of sense. I'm her superior. Yeah, so you know.
You work under that detective?
Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir.
He's such a wonderful guy.
Sir, I'll never forget what he's done for me, sir.
Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of the murder. I get off on this sort of stuff.
Yeah, yes, sir, you creep. Yeah, it happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. I'm sure you've been there before, haven't you, Payne? You like to expose yourself?
Well, so Gumshoe isn't a creep. They have a big age difference, too. I know Gumshoe isn't a creep, but Payne is a creep.
The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince, pal. He was pushed down from the benches up on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented.
Well, the victim's wife died from the impact of the landing, sir. Yeah, the rest of the autopsy confirmed the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Wow, crime photo 1. Well, I should probably take a better look at that, huh? Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing. I'm gonna look at it. Okay. So there are plenty of witnesses. Are we gonna hear from any of them? I don't know if that was just like an artistic choice, but like it's weird the way his hand is placed like that, like with the one finger out and pointing like that. I don't know if that's just, an artistic choice or if that's relevant. And And that photograph, I'm assuming that was after police got there or something? I don't know. Why don't they take it at this angle if it was a policeman, though? Like forensics. You're writing a message? Maybe. Oh, well, yeah, it kind of does look like that. In the dirt. Like, that's also a choice. That there's, like, smudges right there. So... yeah. Oh, yeah. And what is that? It's at 7 p.m. sharp? Is what that looks like. 6:28 was the time of death. Huh. That's not adding up. So that picture was taken a half an hour after, you know, after the supposed time of death. So it would track that would be like a forensics expert that took that picture or something. You know, somebody who's photographing the crime scene and not somebody who took it like at the moment of the crime. But still, it's something to note. Okay, I recall at the preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. I personally like it when two pieces of evidence are brought to my attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second.
What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Ellipses. All right, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record.
Court record? Yeah, I did. It's the glasses. Obviously, it's the glasses, and they're nearsighted. They're nearsighted glasses. Okay? I saw it.
Yep. Info about evidence and people involved in this case are listed there, sir. You can look at the record by touching the court record button.
The court record button, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you?
It's too bad I'm a cop. Right, just think. I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The court record button? All right, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? His glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of... I was going to say nearsighted, but okay. It's fine. Just slow my roll on that one. It's an ordinary broken pair of glasses. I guess. A broken pair of glasses! That's right.
The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell.
But they're not your glasses, right? Right?
Hey, what are you giving me the evil eye?
Evil eye? What? Don mentioned? Those glasses you're wearing.
Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir.
You sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence that on that same day, I accidentally stepped on mine.
A coincidence, she says.
No, Your Honor. I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Is it the police girl's evidence? I want to see them now! I mean, very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Okay, here we go. Decisive evidence.
There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
Hey, whoa, hold on. That's not how you spell Maggie. Maggie.
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly defendant's name, Maggie, sir.
Objection. Fuck-injection! Sorry, got excited. Hold on. I gotta, hold on.
With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
I should have been an actor. I should have been one of those corny-ass actors that are in, like, local plays. Should have done it.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
So either somebody else wrote that, right? Because he would know how to spell his own girlfriend's name. Or it can't really be interpreted as never too late to start doing community theater. Yeah. But I like doing this. This is fun too. You know? I don't know, maybe. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
Yeah, the prosecutor would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Wow, crime photo number 2. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. What, like she's the only person who wears glasses? Huh? I mean, come on. Yes, she might be a typical glasses girl, but she's not the only one. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But, I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do... Oh, get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Huh. Like that detective, he does sort of look like a scatterbrain. I mean... Yeah, they got you pegged, buddy. Sorry.
What? I'm gonna get pegged? Oh, boy!
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. Okay. Decisive evidence. I'm ready. I'm excited. Oh, I already know what I'm doing here.
There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir.
About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client?
The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers.
Almost? I'm sorry? I'm sorry, what was that? Can you specify what you mean by almost? Because if it's just like this was a previous prescription of hers from like 6 months ago, sure, I get it. If it's an outdated prescription, sure, I understand. But that wouldn't make sense as to why she was wearing those daily. Because if it was a previous prescription, you know, from say 6 months to a year ago, that would have been her backup pair of glasses. Huh? The ones she's wearing today would make more sense if those ones were slightly off of her normal prescription. If they were, say, an older prescription. But the ones she was wearing every day should have been up to date. As far as you know. Sorry. I'm getting a little too nitpicky. Okay? I'm sorry.
Even the frames look kind of like the ones she's wearing in her ID, pal.
Assuming it's... No, because that's just a picture of her. Got it. What should I do now? Yeah, I'm gonna continue pressing. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses?
The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else.
So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Circumstantial evidence at best.
Something like that, pal. Take it easy, pal.
What?
I see. So there's no proof. Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut.
During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area.
Now, you're sure he was pushed, and that's how he fell.
Yeah, pal.
Oh, we got our first pal.
Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else.
Huh. Please continue with your testimony, detective.
Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
Is this the one where I would? Percent? I'm gonna press. The culprit's name?
Yeah, I was surprised too. Yeah, I didn't want to believe it, but...
Was the name that of my client?
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir.
Objection! What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe!
Yeah, you checking to me, pal?
Please state the defendant's name for me.
Nah, what are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You're screaming. It's a lot of fun. You guys should, honestly, you should try just yelling objection at the top of your lungs and pointing your finger outstretched. Because I kid you not, if you guys could see me, I do. I put on a full act in my living room where I, like, with a point and, like, a wave of my arm, pointing my finger towards the other end of my apartment. Objection! My neighbors must hate me.
Now, what are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna turn down my heat. Anyway, actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name, if you please.
Well, where is this ridiculous questioning coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. M-A-G-G-I-E.
No, I think someone needs to check the court record! Kayleigh, it's after quiet hours. Please don't yell. Objection! No, quiet hours would be 9 p.m. Take that!
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Oh!
It looks like the bird caught the cat napping! What's going on here?
I have no idea either, sir.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie, M-A-G-G-E-Y. Furthermore, the defendant lost her glasses. She can't see without her glasses. Therefore, she could not have killed the victim. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh!
Well, how about that? I hadn't even noticed.
I'm not even surprised. I mean, I am. I'm so surprised. You're usually so thorough. But what? It's a more common way to spell the name. So anybody could have made that mistake? Yeah, anybody but her boyfriend!
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
You fell right into my trap, Payne.
I mean, you fell for it. Objection! May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known how to spell her name.
No!
This is very true. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. Ugh.
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes. I'm quite certain, Your Honor. Well, they were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Yes, sir.
Dustin and Maggie.
Well, Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about a half a year.
Oh, thank God. Whew. That would have been really awkward if he said about 6 years.
But they'd known each other for 8 years.
Oh, no!
It sounded like they weren't even talking about me.
Half a year? A half a year is pretty fast to be talking about marriage. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, alright. I won't question it.
The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir.
Okay.
Maggie, Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present.
Scream objection next time. Loud enough to get a noise complaint. No!
It was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
So they were only dating for 4 months. Okay? Now I know that's a long time, like back when I was in high school, but... it feels like as an adult, if you've been dating somebody for 4 months, you wouldn't really be sure if you're gonna be dating them yet. You know, at that point, 2 months from now, to buy them a birthday present. To give to them 2 months from now. You know? It just seems like something one would normally. I'm nitpicking the plot. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep reading.
Yeah, you should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him.
Also, Thunder, can't believe you're here. It's not Subnautica and you're still here? Oh my god, you really do like watching me. Maybe I might have to check out that Skyrim stream after all.
Because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. I told her, get him one of those prostate massagers. It works wonders. Pal.
Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck. And by tragedy, I mean his girlfriend struck him.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Dustin and Maggie. Prince and Bird. Sounds weird.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about a half a year.
Yeah, but how long did they know each other before then? That's what I want to know, like, so more than 4 years? How do you know about this?
Well, every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off, if you know what I mean. Kind of like how you and Edgeworth.
Not on the court record. Okay, Gumshoe?
Yeah, sorry, pal.
They got close, I take it.
Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't.
Typical Gumshoe, always broke.
If only I had gone on that trip.
What did you say? Gone on the trip. Got it. What is it?
Oh, nothing, sir, really, anyway. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage.
It just turned out Skyrim. Ah! One of my favorite games of all time. I can't wait to play it again. On my vacation, I'm gonna dedicate like at least a whole day to playing Skyrim. Probably like most of my free time if I'm not hanging out with like my girlfriend. If she's like working and I'm on vacation, I'll be playing Skyrim. Okay? When I'm not streaming here. That's just gonna happen. I'm gonna be playing as a vampire. I'm gonna do my vampire Skyrim stuff. I think I figured out a name too. So I know I said before that I wanted to do like Helena, and like name it after that one song by My Chemical Romance. But then I was like, well, I should pick more of a vampire name though, like vampire specifically. So then I thought like, who's a famous vampire? Like Vlad the Impaler. Ooh, I could do like Vladia. You know, like Nadia, but Vladia. Vladia the Impaler. No, not Impaler. Vladia the Impregnator. Yeah, that's the name. That's what I'll name my Skyrim vampire. Vladia the Impregnator. Yes. Marriage, but wasn't the victim 8 years older than her?
What? You're saying a guy's gotta...
You're finally awake. Oh, you're finally awake. Who are you? Lokira Vorkstead? Captain, she's not on the list. What should we do?
You're saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal?
Yeah, my girlfriend's 7 years younger than me, so... You know, it's pretty much the same. No, that's not what I meant at all! Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know? I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage.
Mind your own business, pal!
That's a great line. You started live, congratulations! Wait, we're both live streaming? This is a live stream! Within a live stream! Your girlfriend isn't 22 either, though. Yeah, that's true. Jesus, what? Oh, the name that I came up with? I was wondering if anybody was going to say anything about that. Vladia, the impregnator.
The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir.
Hold on. Doesn't say anything like that. Yeah, alright. The day of the incident, you mean September 6th?
Yeah! The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit.
I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time.
That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man.
Maggie, Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present.
What's a present? What was it? Hey, Edgar Allan Poe married a... Wasn't it his cousin, too? Is my childhood friend's birthday. His name is Dustin, too. Coincidence? I think not! You seem to know a lot about the defendant.
Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates.
But even what she was going to give as a present? Isn't that going a bit too far?
Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their...
I really don't need to know that much.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. You think of Jared Lee Lewis marrying his... Anyways. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at the time.
Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
I think the good detective is about done here.
It was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
I don't really have anything presentable for that either. Like, I don't know. What did she even buy? Over 2 months ago?
Yep. She's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was this birthday present?
She got him a glove.
A single glove? Why would you only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove.
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
A baseball glove. Yeah, press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Are you saying she bought this glove at a store that far in advance?
Yeah, nothing like that, pal.
Then what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yep, that's what I said.
So, the glove was custom made. Name your character Juice? Are they gonna be all juiced up on skooma?
Your Honor, I don't really see how this glove is related to the case.
course it's related to the case if it was present on the day of the incident. Why isn't it, you know, among the other evidence? Where's the glove now? Huh?
Yes, it would seem that there's little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case?
Of course it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes! Bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back. Sir, I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people.
Very well. If you are that convinced, let's hear some more about the matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today.
And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it'd have anything to do with this case.
Yellow. Yellow. It's so yellow. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, Thunder. There's gonna be a lot more dragons. Why is it so yellow? It's so yellow. Not brown. Yellow. It's the most yellow. It is banana yellow.
Anyway, this is it, sir.
It's rather yellow, isn't it? That's what I said. That's what I said. I don't like dragons after Subnautica. I don't like dragons either. Yeah. It goes on the right hand. Wait a minute. It does go on the right hand. But then if it goes on the right hand, that means he's left-handed. Why is he writing with his his right hand here? It should have been his left hand. Oh, he didn't write that note. It was custom made. No wonder it was custom made because he's left-handed. She had to get it custom made.
Travis and Prince really like the color yellow.
And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think I know what that reason is.
I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question.
Year of the gut.
Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
No.
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name of the crowd.
Yes, sir. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting.
Yeah, Helgen Keep. That's where you can do like so there's this experience kind of loophole you can use that's in there. Make sure you steal the key from the guards before handing it to Rayloff. And then you can just keep attacking Rayloff from behind while sneaking, and you can just infinitely level up your sneak. And you're one-handed a little bit, like it doesn't level up as fast as your sneak, but you can keep leveling up your sneak so that by the time you leave Helgen, your sneak's at like level 100, and you can like prestige it too, and you can like legendary it, you know, and eventually you'll be like level I think the highest level I left Helgen at was like level 188. So, yeah. Oh, because I was also leveling up my destruction then, because I had flames as a spell. Just stop giving cheesing advice. Yeah, just don't unlock the door. Don't unlock the door for Rayloff. It's like, did you find that key? Hurry so we can get out of here. Yeah. At that point, don't unlock the door. Just keep hitting him from behind while you're sneaking, and you'll level up your sneak like crazy. Yeah, it's awesome. It's so cool. Especially if you can like legendary prestige it. Yeah, it's awesome. It's for sure. You should definitely do that.
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail.
So someone grabbed his hand and drew that. That's fucking disturbing. That's disturbing as shit.
There were also scratches on the skin. There were caused by him, you stole a broom, by him writing on the ground.
Well, you didn't steal, you took it. I don't think you can steal in this part of the game yet.
From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand.
That's it right there. Yeah.
Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I borrowed it. Oh, wow. It's like The Borrowers, that children's movie, The Borrowers. Thank you, Your Honor. The writing on the ground.
On the ground? We first looked into the handwriting.
But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand?
This is why amateurs are amateurs, pal. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good.
I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation?
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was a victim's handwriting.
So in the end, you couldn't confirm it?
Hey, don't you look down on us! I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal!
There's so much spit on my phone right now.
Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with a scientific investigation.
Yeah, I've never heard that before. You couldn't deny it either. Ooh, it's up to me to prove reasonable doubts. It's actually not. So who did it? Who done it? Huh.
Me neither.
Nor I. What year does Skyrim take place? Well, it says so, right in the bottom right corner. If you look at the date, it'll show you what year it is. I think it's like 491 or something. It's 791. I forget, but it'll say it over. If you look over in like your bottom right corner, it should say like Turdos, and then like the dates and the year. But it's the year in this specific era, which is like the 5th era. Anyways, they have a whole like time. There's like a whole thing where they differentiate between the different eras throughout their history, kind of like how we have BC and AD, but they have a different system for theirs, which are like the different eras: first era, second era, third era, fourth era, fifth era. 481 of the 4th era. Yep, there it is. There it is. 481 of the 4th era. So, I wasn't that far off. What did I say? Like 472 of the 5th era? That's pretty close. That's pretty close, all things considered. Or I think I said 492. What This, yeah, I said 492. No, I just finished. Oh. Well, yeah, you're supposed to kill them. Sublivion is the start of the 4th area. Yeah. Nor I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir.
Okay, so I made it up anyway. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger.
His pointer finger?
His pointer finger. You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Pal.
Don't tell me it bothers you.
Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger, but it written in that hand.
And the results?
We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernails.
And what does that prove?
Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger.
Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail.
I guess he's right.
Yeah, there's more. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground.
Scratches on his skin?
Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. They're there. They're there, Phoenix. They're there.
That is incredible.
Sure is. That's the power of gentle parenting. They're there, Phoenix Wright. They're there. I mean, that's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name.
Microscope? You mean a microscope?
Yeah, that's it. We used one of those. That's how we found him.
I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is.
From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand.
Objection! Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
Well, that's a glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
It's yellow. What's special? I never really thought about it, but it's really yellow. And that's about it, pal.
I knew it. I knew he was going to say it's yellow. Oh, man, I miss these characters. Oh, I miss them so much. Holy crap. Yeah, yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities.
Huh?
There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. Yeah, I'm sure it can't think very hard. No, the quality that makes it special is simple. Oh! This glove is made for a left-handed person!
Left-handed?
Why? Yeah, you have magic, Thunder. You've got magic. Is this your first time playing Skyrim? What? There's no way. Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. Thunder, you didn't tell me it was your first time. Well, Thunder, you're in for a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be so much fun. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Have you?
Well, no.
So, Detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again?
Well, that's easy. Look, it's obvious from the picture that it was his... Wait a second!
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed! I mean, Thunder wasn't born when Skyrim was... Thanks for reminding me how old it is. Wait, really? Now, Thunder's not that young, is it? Are they? Oh, jeez. I'm just really old. I need to sit down.
Object. Overruled. Mr. Wright.
Oh my god! There's chitlins in my live stream? You're listening to me say cuss words and things? Oh my god. Mr. Wright, I would like to know that your line of reasoning, or what your line of reasoning proves. Sorry, I got very flustered. Rated M for mature games. Wait, Skyrim isn't M for mature, is it? And neither is this. I've heard way, way worse. Well, then I need to step it up. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order! Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
Then that means Maggie is.
No, that's not possible. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No!
Oh, it's 14 years old today? Wow. All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew. Oh, that's cool. Like, officially today, it's 14 years old. Oh, wow. Oh, I wish I had Skyrim that I could stream, because I could have started it today on 11/11. I'll have to remember that. I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor. Well, thank you, sir. See? You got complimented by the judge again. Skyrim is in fact M for mature by the... Oh, I had no idea. I mean, I get it. I guess there's blood and gore and stuff. And there's drinking. Yeah? I guess. You're really good, and that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir! Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie... What? Maggie Bird?
No, not yet.
Sorry, my cat's attacking my feet. So I got distracted a little bit.
I mean, but please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
Well, what is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet. Ugh.
What do you mean?
Well, let's call our next witness.
Kitty? Yeah, I have a cat. She sometimes appears in the live streams. You know, in voice only. Like me. There's another witness? What? And what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, it's not the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? Order in the court. Can I get an order? I'd like to order the vetoes special. I want to get a 14-inch vetoes from Jimmy John's. Order? I'd like to order. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we would hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. You know, like that cartoon? Recess? To be continued next time. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's different. Yeah, this time, actually, I was just kidding. We're gonna play it this time. Oh, look at all these saves. Well, let's save it from here. Yeah, overwrite it. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, well, it's live on my channel if YouTube takes it down. Oh, well. Takes what down? What? What are we talking about? Playing until 10 p.m. today, not 9 p.m.? Oh, no, we've been jonesing for Phoenix. Okay, wow, okay, all right. Oh, Skyrim. Oh, yeah, you can play Skyrim on live. Trust me. You can. I'm gonna do it. As soon as I get a better phone that can handle a PS3 emulator. I'm gonna play Skyrim for the PS3 on my fucking phone. Because I'm a maniac that refuses to get a PC or a console. Because I'm a fucking maniac. Anyways. I am amnesia! I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. You're on your PS5? Oh, that's gotta look so awesome. Skyrim on a PS5. Why didn't you tell me, sir? Hopefully it's 11/11/26. Oh, yes. Absolutely. It 100% will be. Yeah. No, it will. I guarantee you. That's, mark your calendar, Sky. 11/11/2026. Kayleigh's gonna start playing Skyrim. And we're gonna play it for all of 2027 on the 7 p.m. stream. It's gonna last us that long. We're gonna beat the game. Everything you can do in the game. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Yeah. And just crunching the numbers. Yeah. Do it, lady. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. Oh, you burnt the... Why'd you burn a fox? No. I keep the foxes alive. They tend to lead you to treasure. Just follow them wherever they go. They tend to lead you to treasure. Yeah. But keep your eye out for other creatures like bears and stuff. And saber-tooths. Yeah. And other things. It's okay, I forgive you. Ah, no. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on! I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later! For now, you think you can fill me in on a few things. Of course! I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. Oh, this is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now. Please give it back, okay? No, you can't jump while sprinting. Yeah. But you can attack while sprinting. So enjoy that. Did you try attacking while sprinting just now? Because I bet it was a lot of fun. That's weird. Yeah, it is weird. Well, it's not exactly an adventure game. It's an RPG. So, yeah, you should have tried. You should have played Oblivion, the game that came before it. It's even more limited. Although I think you can jump while you're running in Oblivion. Anyways. Okay, there's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yup. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Now hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. The cell phone that's in my pocket. I knew it was weird that it had that ringtone. Because why wouldn't it have... Was it his ringtone before? No, his ringtone wasn't the Steel Samurai. That was somebody else's. Anyways. The point is... Oh yeah, he looks like he could be her dad. Oh, he's old. Anyways. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. This feels like it's somebody else's. Probably the actual... Yeah, is his the Steel Samurai theme? I thought I remembered that right. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Yeah, not as old as Gumshoe, no. Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back to you. Yeah, because I guess Gumshoe would be 9 years older than her, which makes him 31? He's only 31? There's no way Gumshoe was only 31.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie. Oh... That's okay, you'll just reload from the last autosave. Alright, shut up, Sky. Hey, shut up, quick. Wait, agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where is the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
To me. Is it that phone in my pocket?
You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up...
What? Who is this? Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean. I called you a million times so you wouldn't pick up. When I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Ack! Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive super important evidence! Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this, a list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good, as in...
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Alyssa, unfamiliar names and phone numbers, members of a con artists group? Hold on.
Yeah, you're not wrong, can't she? I can't check this. Dang. I can't look closer or whatever to see, like, the number on the back. I want to do that thing that I could do in, like, the final part of the last game. The bonus episode. Now, what would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this for?
Well, don't look at me.
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? There's an egg in my mouth. Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
It's a lot of games you haven't seen in the wild. That came out after 2 and 3. Got it. Okay. Okay.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of fun. That's super safe. You should do that.
Wish us luck.
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. Yeah, I'm not going to lose this. I can't!
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
You're stuck in the drain. Rip. What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, see. I guess the court might be a little lenient on...
There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Although I'd prefer it if your next witness would rub me the right way. Mean. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do to help you? Rip?
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls his next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
A drifter? Oh, it's him. He did it. They did it? They look kind of non-binary. It might be a they did it.
Please say your name for the court witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? All right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk. Yeah, classic Bethesda.
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Well, okay, that's fine. I was wondering if this person that's on the screen is non-binary. Whoever this is. Because that looks non-binary. I wasn't trying to say that you were Thunder. Sure, I suppose calling me... Oh, but to give in and just settle everything in my life is the utmost highest sum. I am merely looking for the perfect top-notch unbeatable. I have a rigorous selection process, and I was...
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he? A human chatterbox? No, you're good, Thunder. Oh, I have to question him. So it is a him. We've addressed that. Like it's confirmed. He, him. Just want to make sure I don't want to offend him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? Oh, so he likes typical glasses girls. I see. Glasses, but you aren't wearing glasses. But he would be if he didn't drop them. If they weren't ripped from his face by the victim. That's enough! Your name, witness. They even match his suit, don't they? Oh, is that how you want to play this? They're like the exact same shade of blue as his suit. Oh, those are totally his glasses! Oh, yeah. Oh, fall damage is the easiest way to die on Skyrim. Not gonna lie to you. Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. All right, I suppose I could tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Like drift racing? Like downhill drift? Is that what we're talking about? What do you mean drifting? If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. In transition?
No, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I'm in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. Probably drift semi-drunk. Maybe. If you must know,
Anyway, please testify to this court. What you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again. Taking a walk, you know you. What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. Or should I call you Beef? Yes, call me Beef. Mr. Wellington is my father. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember all the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. You've been sick all day. I'm so sorry. You should take medicine. If that's... I don't know what kind of sick you mean. Like sick as in you're awesome? Like sick. Or... That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? That's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Or just drink more orange juice, Thunder. Drink more orange juice! Or you should have had a V8. Oh yeah, BRB. Yeah, you should have had a V8. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. And why would he lie? Because he's guilty. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. Oh, the eyeliner is everything. Actually, somebody said that to me at work today. A woman said that to me, like I was getting a refill on my water, and she was at the bar, like, getting a drink for herself, and she's like, oh my god, can I just say that your eyeliner is everything? And I'm like, oh my god, thank you. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, you're gonna pass out in like 20 minutes. GG. No name, trashy! Now this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please! Oh, I picked the right voice for this. Oh, please! Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot! I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was well past 6 p.m. So this says 7 p.m. there. Time of death, 6:30. So this doesn't really help me narrow it down. I was hoping, so I couldn't remember what the times were. Oh, he's super snobby. How did you know what time it was? I see that you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. A third-rate fool with a second-rate deck, Yugi. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable, so what should I do now? No, press harder. Answer the question! How did you know what time it was? I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton with a second-rate deck like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. Oh, I'm gonna nail this son of a bitch. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept is, it's total and utter nonsense. A real first-class person to wear a watch. Ha! People should live freely. Yeah, it's a fourth-rate deck. A third-rate person with a fourth-rate deck. Can't nail him. You're a les and have a girlfriend. It's a fourth-rate deck. It is, though. It's a fourth-rate deck. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time with a second-class deck. In any case... all of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my very eyes. Wait a minute. Oh, I got you, you son of a bitch. I got you, you son of a bitch. I just realized how I get... Which part to eject... Okay, alright, hold on. I'm gonna press anyways. And how did you know he was a police officer? I figured it out. You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of an occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle, practically, and it was the way he tied his tie, and oh, and to believe it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Yo, Fable! You're in the right chat to be talking about Fable. I'll tell you what for. Olivia was telling me the other day she's trying to play Fable. She's been playing Fable. She has great difficulty getting it to work on her Xbox. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. Yeah, you're playing Fable 2 right now. With great difficulty. It took great difficulty to get that to work. So you had to, like, connect to your Xbox, you were saying, or something, to, like, the Xbox Live so it could, like, download the game or whatever. Oh, that's awesome! Xbox 360 Elite. Everybody should play Fable. I think everyone should play Fable. I've never played them, but from what I hear, the second one is better. That's what I usually hear. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Hold it! Hold it! You're obviously not interested in her, because you're obviously interested in... Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you, or did you not, get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to.
What are we looking at? 52%? Oh, we got plenty of time. I forgot, this doesn't burn my battery as badly as Subnautica did.
I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained! Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court.
Then please don't make me have to raise my voice! Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. So you're sure you are not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine! Oh, here we go. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, where you are only a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Oh, of course. Did you notice anything of interest? Witness? The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Objection! I've got you now, you son of a bitch. Banana, you say? Mr. Wellington. I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. As if he did see these bananas, he thought they were bananas. But he was right in front of the victim? He was down on the ground level? He would have been able to clearly see that they were not bananas. If he was that close, he'd be able to see that it was a glove. A baseball glove. However, if he was from a different vantage point, that's the only way you can explain why he couldn't tell if they were bananas or not. All he saw was something yellow that maybe resembled a bunch of bananas. And in order to see it from such a vantage point that would make it appear as such, you'd have to at least be very far away. Maybe from above the ledge. Perhaps even... maybe he had some kind of a disability? Impaired sight, if you will? Or shall I say nearsightedness? Aha! Take that! Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? He still thinks they're bananas? Oh yeah, he definitely can't see very far. If from the witness stand to where we are at the defendant's table, he still thinks that they're bananas. Oh, he's nearsighted. It's not even that it was nighttime. Can't even argue that. We are in a bright courtroom, and he still thinks they're bananas. That guy's nearsighted.
But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me.
And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? His FOV set to 0.
Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite?
That's not. It's a... No!
Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
Huh? How? What do you... Why are you asking me that all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean.
What? Why is this bro, like, biting his lip off during this crash out?
You're like those people who refuse to accept that Galileo. You're too used to the world. Sure, in the end, we find out that it is in fact a glove. When viewed from afar, I do not think that...
And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing glasses today, then?
That's because I lost them recently. You see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair, made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them.
How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing your glasses then?
Gah!
Is he just choking himself out? What is this auto asphyxiation going on here? How about it, witness?
You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who put Joan of Arc. She's brave and courageous. Oh, I should play Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc for the PSP. It's a tactics game.
Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
No!
But the height difference was only 9 feet. Yeah, it was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
You just bribed a guard. Wait! Were you committing crimes in front of a guard? Did you kill a chicken? Don't kill chickens. That's my only hint for you, okay, Thunder? Do not kill a chicken. Don't do it. Don't kill the chickens.
Please tell the court what happened next. In the moments after you witnessed the crime.
You killed a chicken? It's like the one thing you shouldn't do in Skyrim is kill the chickens. Don't kill the chickens. Because they accrue a bounty that's equal to that of a human. Which is insane. I don't know if they just never fixed that or what. Like the price of like killing a chicken. Because it shouldn't be 1,000 gold. 1,000 septims, I mean. That's crazy. It should be like, oh, it's 40 septims. You killed a chicken. You know?
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call.
What do you mean Riverwood is burnt down?
Thunder, what did you do? They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So, the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct, which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that the girl is the murderer. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
Okay. Isn't that where... It's Riverdale. That's Riverdale Sky.
The girl in the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there.
She ran away just like that?
Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she was. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education and has a fourth-rate deck?
Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Oh, Phoenix. As somebody with a bird name, you should have been able to pick up on that faster. Anyway, she ran away. If she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client?
The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question for the record. How can I get more information out of them? After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime.
I don't believe you did. I don't believe you did. Because this is your cell phone. I'm gonna press for now. Immediately? As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? Oh, you're at the Jarl already? If I had a Phoenix, I'd name it Fox. Then I'd sell it for a lot of money because Phoenixes aren't real. That's fair. You think... Oh, you think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
Okay. Would he have used that phone booth?
Would it have to have been the phone booth that he used if he supposedly called the police? Huh? It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. So this would have been 7. Was when, I'm assuming when forensics arrived to take the picture. 6:45. Okay, have fun. Thanks for stopping in, Thunder. Is this what I want to press? Because if he said it only about a minute relapsed, then would this be where I present this? How do you know what time it was? Or you're not leaving, got it.
That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school.
Hey, pal! I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college.
I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time.
What? Why, you're just some lousy kid who...
Yeah, I think the court could see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond?
In top-rate community college, they must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.?
They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country.
I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? I think that might be it, is when he says 6:45. I'm gonna try it. So it's 6:45 when I made the call. Objection! Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So, what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it?
Yuck!
I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during that 15-minute gap.
Grr.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Especially when he already said that he was certain he called at most 1 minute after. Huh?
Ah!
Mr. Wellington!
Yes?
Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question!
Telephone,
Spit it out!
I was searching for a phone booth.
Objection. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of the Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special.
Witness!
Witness me! I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy?
Searching for the hit 2003 movie Phone Booth. Oh my god! No! Olivia's obsessed with the movie, the hit 2003 movie Phone Booth, starring Will Ferrell.
I'm trapped in a glass case of emotion.
Phone Booth starring Will Ferrell.
They kicked my dog!
Phone Booth starring Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell is not in the movie. I'm pretty sure Will Ferrell is in the 2003 hit movie, hit thriller, Phone Booth. Where he's in a phone booth and he gets there's a call. You lost it? Oh, it's Colin Farrell? Oh, yeah, and I'm sure Colin Farrell was also in Ron Burgundy, Anchorman, right? Colin Farrell can't be in everything, Olivia. She is. There's no way. Unbelievable! You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all genius... So by rationale, since I have my own quirk, that means that I am better than... What? Bakugo? Enough! It takes place in 2017. Phone booths were obsolete by then. It's... Here, maybe, but not in Ace Attorneysville. Ace Attorneysville still has phone booths. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on a second, he lost his cell phone!
Nick, cell phone? Could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Absolutely. Mr. Wellington! Where's your cell phone right now? Whoa! What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. This one came out in 2006. They weren't good at predicting the future. Yeah, well. You know what? That's neither here nor there. And neither are we. We're right here. Here in the phone booth. With both Colin Farrell and Will Ferrell. In the hit 2003 movie, Ron Burgundy, a phone booth. Looks like he's got his phone. I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have a cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in this call was caused by a search for a phone booth. Please reflect this in your statements. Ask his number and call it. Well, I would if I could just say that. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor! The witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you?
Guy, you can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have to have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, though, I think. All right, let's have this proof, then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Yep, that's the one. Take that! It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Yeah, the crime scene photo?
Yeah, clear problem with it.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you! No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Oh! Order! Order!
What does reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? I bet this phone really is his neck. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
If he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
Was he? No, he was looking for the phone. But she had the phone, not him. Therein lies the problem. Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? There is only one possible explanation. All right, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Penalized! Think carefully before you present. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said that there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Well, he had to write this name. Of course. Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. Perhaps? That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out. I suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then. But before you do, you will be penalized. Penalized? Ouch. I thought for sure that was it. He had to write down the name. Oh. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Oh, it's fine. Really? You gonna tell me that after all this time that I've been streaming and all this stuff that I've said? Now is the time when you say something? Come on. Okay, is this the one? This is the one, right? This is why it took him so long to make the call. Because he did have to get to the phone booth. He was up there where those people are. Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. God, no! Oh, come on! You give me a hint here, Judge. Uji? Give me a hint here, Uji! But it makes sense. There's logic behind it. He had to go all the way from up there down to the phone booth. Because he's the one who pushed him off. Okay. Because he couldn't find his glasses. He couldn't find his glasses, and he was all like, my glasses! I can't see without my glasses! And he was pulling like a straight up Velma. Because he couldn't find the glasses. Oh my god, that's actually it. Because he was pulling a Velma and he couldn't find his glasses. God damn it. Mr. Wellington! What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah, where did you find? Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body! Under the victim's body? Jinkies! Order! Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body! That is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Wow, yeah, no, that also makes sense. That is also plausible. In addition to the things that I said too, were also plausible reasons why it would take a while. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. I know I'm right. Because somebody told me that that's my name. That he is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. And less is more. Turns out, this cell phone was the key to this case after all. And if less is more, and it's more or less, then that means more or more. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. Whoa. He's trying to deep six me. You know what I mean? Me and who? That's what she said. Time to deep six this guy. That's what she said. I'll be here all week. I'll sink him in one shot. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah. This is so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Better than 6, 7. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this part. Just not any solid ground to stand on. He accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. Why are you sweating bullets?
Oh, me the real me.
I know, criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer with a fourth-rate deck. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's, the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you could read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, spelled with an E-Y, and the victim was left-handed.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground?
But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was somehow someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie, or Maggie?
Welcome back, Thunder. That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Is there any way the creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Whoops.
Take that! Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled! Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there's some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. If you can get it before it's over. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Don't you worry. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up, and I can give this back. I'll be right there. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Bam! Right there.
That was when you learned that her name was Maggie.
But you made one fatal mistake! Oh!
Well. I'm not gonna touch that one. Sorry. It's against the code.
But you made one fatal mistake.
A fatal mistake?
Wow, Keith, I'm doing great this evening. We're finally playing Ace Attorney again. Wow!
My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie.
I know verbally that sounds the same, but on paper it's different. It's a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Eek! Order! Order!
Well, but Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is? Same name, but not on paper.
Look, it's very simple, Your Honor. No person we usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I have no motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but it's like super obvious. Now then, please present to this court the proof that the witness had a motive. Take that! Mr. Wellington's motive is right here! What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. The list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist's group.
What? Con artist?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? Or should I call you B?
What? My favorite part is coming up. Woo! This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. Yo, one of those people. You're just like the cops who raided the brilliant artist. They disrupted a genius with the goddess of...
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
I think you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me.
Your Honor, this is just unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. It was Biff. Yeah, it should have been Biff. Biff Wellington. That would have been great. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! This is too much! That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Oh.
Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please? Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Oh, is his neck extended like that? Maybe that's why they call him Payne, because he has so much back pain because of the way he extends his neck like that. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up, and I can give this back.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird and get his phone back. Why, then, would he need to kill anyone?
Because he thought it was a sting operation. He saw somebody clearly in a police officer's uniform, and somebody else wearing a sweatshirt that showed the mascot of the police force. He thought he was going to get arrested for this. The cops already had the phone. The cops already got the information. He thought he was going to get busted. That's why. That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Yeah. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Take that! What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Oh, sorry, that's the wrong voice.
The victim, you mean Dustin Pratt?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park, still wearing his police uniform. Oh!
The girl that picked up my phone is with a policewoman.
He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone.
In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. I just said this! Oh, I just said this, did I not, chat? Oh, I'm good. Oh, I missed this game. I missed this game! Hell yeah! And he went on into a panic. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive! Not bad for a person with a third-grade education and a fourth-grade dick! What's that supposed to mean? Red Eyes Black Dragon is a valid creature card! The evidence! Evidence! Guys, really, all you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone! This suspicious phone number, this suspicious card group, that they're all on that phone! Who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? Yay! I already told you earlier. The phone I lost, I had already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? I know whose phone he has. I figured it out. I know how to prove that the phone that he has isn't his. The phone that Wellington has in his possession right now is not his own phone. That phone belongs to somebody else. Somebody else whose phone number I happen to have on my person in the court records. I can call that number and prove whose phone that is. It feels good to see you squirm. Oh! You do seem to have a problem. He stole it back at the beginning. Yeah! Yeah, we smacked him on the head. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe. Well, not either of those. Fingerprints on the phone? It's got plenty of fingerprints. Fingerprints that belong to all kinds of people. The phone stored numbers. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What are we trying to determine? What we are trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. That jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. Cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. Maybe. This doesn't make sense either, though. I got it! We should check for fingerprints! Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone. Nick,
Don't you remember? You got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too.
What?
It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
Arrgh, he's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. I must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence.
No, he erased all of your contacts. What a dick. Hopefully you have one of those fucking, like, Rolodexes back at the office or something.
Mr. Wellington.
What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you finally find your cell phone?
Oh, you are too much. Of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, now I remember! Huh? Looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it.
So that's when.
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but...
We've worked so hard to get this far, but in the end, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know this phone has got to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is. Your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. See, he was trying to get his own cell phone back. Whacked Phoenix Wright on top of the head. And lo and behold, in the commotion, the phones got mixed up. He accidentally stole Phoenix Wright's phone instead of his phone. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong?
Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer with a fourth-rate deck. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet, but I'll tell you, you're a third-rate lawyer with a fourth-rate deck.
Who I am? Oh, okay. Yeah. Bye, Thunder. Have a good night. I feel better. I hope you feel better. The court hereby concludes this cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Oh, thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day. So please, bone appetite. Bone apple teeth.
What am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to just let it go at that?
No, raise an objection.
Hold it! Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. Possibly even insane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed. Mr. Attorney.
Please, Your Honor.
Very well. This is your last chance, Mr. Wright.
You may present one piece of evidence to the court. You only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. You fully understand. I'm sure you're well aware, but Your Honor, the cross-examination period has ended. Are you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, it's your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
This is gonna be freaking weird. It's gonna feel weird. But here goes nothing. It's my business card. I hand-wrote my cell phone number on the back.
Take that! Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card. It's written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it.
Let's see Paul Allen's. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's getting really late. I'm starting to lose it. Let's see Paul Allen's. That happens to me at work. Oh, well, thank you. How nice. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card. That is... This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? The court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. All the idiotic, stupid things to... Ugh! What? Why is my phone? And what is with this stupid-sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... No, it can't! By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Oh my God. So, that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artists group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Did he just choke himself out? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
That, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. Wow! We did it! That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, wow. This is, holy crap. It actually almost is 3 hours. You know, it's worth it. It's for the first stream back. Worth it. Yippee! Oh, I love that music. I knew the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? First stream back, you just streamed yesterday. No, I mean the first stream back in this series, the Ace Attorney series. That's what I mean. Your whole life? Can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment. What the fuck? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied in the game of tic-tac-toe. Maybe you're just bad at tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. Hit by all sorts of vehicles. Planes, trains, and automobiles. And then, at the academy, everybody called me Lady Luckless. Fell out of a 9th floor window and became a bird. Lady Luckless. What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true! Heck, love didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It's just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death? Your head being all messed up? Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself, starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then. Sir! Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit, I think. I mean, I'd rather be a goddess. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks, you take care of yourselves too. Sigh, what a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay. That's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? Okay, bye, Thunder! What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe? He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. Pal. The Judge. Uji, if you know him well. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by the other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. All I know is that he's sweating bullets!
Down, down. Hello, me the real me, and my misfit's way of life.
He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, so many unforgettable memories about her. For example,
Earth to Nick, what's wrong? If you keep staring at me, don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. Guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago.
The Lost Turnabout. The end. That story will have to be continued next time on Kayleigh Plays Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Thank you guys so much for joining me on our first episode back into the Ace Attorney trilogy. I'm so glad to be playing this game. I miss this. I miss the voices. I miss the characters. I miss that feeling when you finally figure it out. And I hope you guys get that feeling too when you figure it out at home. I hope I don't ruin it by blurting it out too quickly. But, yeah, this has been a lot of fun. So, thank you guys again so much for joining. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments down below what kind of games you want to see me play in the future. Stay tuned. Tomorrow is Triple Play Wednesday, so at 11 a.m. Central, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy Tactics, which I've been doing a lot of grinding on, so I apologize if, I've done my team's going to look a little different from the last time you saw them, that's for sure. I think I had, a knight, an archer, white mage, and a black mage, so it's, the team composition's just a little bit different. Then at 3 p.m. Central, we are still playing Half Minute Hero. We're almost done. We are almost done with it. I think this might be the last episode of Half Minute Hero. I think. Don't quote me on that. And then, as I said, 7 p.m. tomorrow night is the next episode of Ace Attorney. So stay tuned. Once again, thank you guys so much for joining. Until next time, have a great night. Have a wonderful week. Love you all. Bye-bye. 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 Bye.